What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Sports TV, and I am back with another video. I'm here to talk about Oleksandr Usyk, who defeated Tony Bellew via 8th round KO to retain his WBA, WBC, WBO, IBF, IBO, and Ring Magazine Cruiserweight titles yesterday. And the talk before this fight was the expected move up in weight to heavyweight, but after the fight, in his post-fight interview, he was non-committal, and said that he wants to go on vacation, get some rest, and enjoy his wife and children, and then he'd be able to come back with a decision. And he's pretty much said that you have to be professional when taking on these type of decisions. He said that this year has been a really tough year, a really hard year. It's been his most successful year, but overall, it's been the toughest year, I'm assuming, of his career and maybe of his personal life, dealing with the WBSS tournament and then, facing Tony Bellew, all those months away from his wife and children have to be tough. But Usyk, whether he remains at cruiserweight or moves up to heavyweight, is in a beautiful situation because he could continue at the weight he's in now, continue to make defenses, maybe lure Andre Ward out of retirement, face him in a mega fight, or he could move up and target the heavyweight champions, Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, for high stakes big heavyweight fights. But before he can do any of that, at least in the heavyweight division, if he moves up to heavyweight, he's going to have to obviously get acclimated to it. And Usyk would be a small heavyweight in the likes of David Haye, Joseph Parker, Dillian White, in height at least, Alexander Povetkin, Chris Bird, guys of the past and current. He puts you in the mold of that, but skill-wise, he's definitely up there with the bigger, physically sized heavyweights, if not have a superior skill set. But fights I would like to see him in before he gets to an Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder fight would be him versus Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker is on a 2-fight losing streak, lost to Dillian White, lost to Anthony Joshua this year. He has a fight in December. If he wins, I'm pretty sure he'll be looking for a bigger fight in 2019. That is a fight that could see where Usyk is in terms of dealing with an actual heavyweight, although there's no doubt in my mind that Usyk will beat the hell out of Joseph Parker, who is a solid fighter, but is nowhere near the level of Usyk. But he has some things he could trouble Usyk with, and him being a natural heavyweight, accustomed to fighting guys like Dillian White and Anthony Joshua, and being a solid puncher. That'll be an intriguing matchup for his debut. Also, Alexander Povetkin. He just came off of a good effort against Anthony Joshua, where he was stopped in the 6th round. But he's a smaller heavyweight. He's very skilled, very polished, a big puncher, and he's on the tail end of his career. So if Usyk can get by him and do that impressively, that would be good for his confidence moving forward. As he takes on, fresher and bigger heavyweight contenders. You also have Luis Ortiz out there. Luis Ortiz is going to be fighting Travis Kaufman on the undercard of Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury in December. He's a very good fighter. You see what he did against Deontay Wilder, putting him on the brink of losing his WBC title back in March when they fought. He's a Cuban southpaw, power puncher, counter puncher aficionado, and he's just a technician, you know what I'm saying? And he's very credible, very valuable opponent for Usyk, and that would be a tough matchup. It'd be intriguing to see if Ortiz counter punching ability and timing could cause Usyk problems. Usyk is a guy who's elusive, has tremendous foot movement, foot speed, and foot placement. So that'll be a battle of styles for sure. And Dillian White, hell, Dillian White has called out everybody under the sun. He called out Anthony Joshua. He called out Alexander Povetkin. He's been calling out Deontay Wilder. He's willing to fight anybody at 6'4", He's a power puncher, a guy that goes to the body very well, especially for a heavyweight. His nickname is the Body Snatcher, so you definitely know that he'd be looking to slow down Usyk via body shots to have his way as the second half of the fight came along. It's a lot of great matchups for Usyk, especially in his debut. Like I said, he's 6'3". He's going to be one of the smaller heavyweights in the division, but he's going to be one of the better, more skillful heavyweights in the division as well. The sky's the limit in terms of his options. Usyk can very well go up there and make a lot of noise, become a champion. I'll withhold judgment until I see him against some of the upper echelon contenders to see how he would do against Wilder, Fury, Joshua. But those fights definitely loom as huge possibilities once he officially makes his move to heavyweight and has a fight. But Usyk is an overall great fighter. He does a lot of things great, and it's going to take these heavyweights to give him his first loss, because I don't think anybody in the cruiserweight division could do that. Maybe Andre Ward, and shit, I love Andre Ward, but I don't even know if he could do it. It'll be interesting, though. I hope that fight does happen before he leaves cruiserweight, because it'll be interesting to see how Ward can deal with the elusiveness and the athleticism and speed of Usyk, a guy that is, a cruiserweight, but he moves fluently, and he's patient, and he's very gifted. So that's a fight. That's the fight I want to see at cruiserweight. But if that doesn't happen, it's going to take a big, powerful, special guy at heavyweight to give Usyk his first loss. And we'll see once time passes and everything settles down, and once he comes back from vacation, how he wants to move with the next part of his career. Drop your comments in the comment section down below. Give me your thoughts on who would you like to see him face when he indeed moves up to the heavyweight division. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell button to be notified every time I upload new content. Shout out to the movement and everybody that is moving with us. Be sure to check out 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest updated, unfiltered, and unbiased boxing news and information reported the way it should be. Until next time, I am out. Peace.